Okay, bio break, a quick relaxation break, get back into it. This is going to be a long one, and it's going to be a long one because I want to get a lot of money out of it, because I'm greedy. Alright, we were just at the point where we were just about to start fording the river. Um, or at least many of our elements have already forded the river, and we're getting more in position to do so as well. We have a number of breakout elements that have already gotten across the river, and they're currently going to be piling up around here in order to start taking it to the reinforcements. We've already done a couple bombing runs on the reinforcements to knock them down just a little bit, and our planes might keep savaging these guys into non-existence if I have my say. But right now, let's focus on getting our units up. Now, walking across in this water always runs a slight risk, if I'm being honest. Just just being brutally sincere, there's always a chance that we could F up entirely and do something that would lose a mech. Like fall over on our head and destroy it, and then the head floods and the pilot dies. It's a possibility. I've seen shit like that happen before. But I think that we can't be too timid. We should press across anyway, and just see what we can do. Now, on the other hand, now that I'm thinking about it, and if I'm being truly honest with myself, it's going to take forever and a half to push all the forces up here, and between the Wolverines that I already have in position, the Shadowhawk and the Hermes that are going to show up soon, and the planes, we probably just don't need a hell of a lot to actually take on these guys. I mean, it's 3 tanks and an LRM carrier. Let's not give them too much credit. So maybe we should stop taking risks. Now the Warhammer already got across. We made that risk, this is part of reevaluating after you take a look at a situation that you've left for yourself. And after reevaluating that situation I've left myself, I think I need to take a step back from the edge. I kind of been going full ham for too long, and it sort of impacted my judgment. So instead, I'm currently embedded in some trees with these Wolverines. I think I'll just kind of stick right here until I can get every one of my Wolverines sort of piled up and ready to go. And we'll just take some pot shots on that scimitar that's in the near distance until we're all pushed up and ready to actually start wailing on the Scorpions. Meanwhile, my planes will continue doing bombing runs to knock these guys out and see if we can't finish them off before I have to do much intervention with the mechs. So right now, Dagger's going to hold still, hope for good shots. Shadowhawk is continuing to jump across. And so I don't need to do anything extra here. All the crew in here is dead. We've taken that thing home pretty much intact. I could just go ahead and retreat these guys, not because I need to, but because it'll free them up. It'll make it so that they're no longer taking up turns. On the other hand, on the off chance that thing goes completely pear-shaped and I need to press them up, might be better to just have them on standby. So, we're going to start slowly turning around, moving back into position so that we can kind of line up here, and if we should need to ford the river, we can be in position to do that. But as far as whether we're actually going to ford the river, I just don't think that we're going to. We're going to press up a little bit with the Wolverine here so that we can get that scimitar into our large laser range. We are just going to throw you in park. You are in position to ford the river. That's all we really need. Now, plane maneuvering. God, I love plane maneuvering. So, I want to do just a lot of flyovers of this scimitar, wailing into the side of it until I take care of it. And it looks like I've got a pretty excellent attack vector this time. And I can break away pretty easily and start prepping up for another come around. Works for me. Works for me. I'm at elevation 5. Now this Hellcat Beast hadn't been hurt yet, but if I remember correctly, the Chippewa took a pink that actually managed to disable one of its large lasers. But upon reflection, it required a confluence of a lot of good rolls on their part, and I just don't think I should be that scared of it. Those large lasers that it has left can do good work for me if I'm just not too scared about them. Are we, just to check, any more bombs? No, we have actually used all, like 24 of the bombs. Let's see here, 18 plus 12, all 30 of the bombs that I used on this mission. It's going to cost a bit to stock back up, but the money that we should get off of this mission should more than make up for it. So we've got this guy on an attack vector. My trebuchet is also going to be turning around and getting ready for the river crossing, should it be necessary. Thunderbolt's throwing it in park. The Chippewa here had already conducted a bombing run and is currently disengaging. If we accelerate twice, can we... Yes, with the turn early, we can get on a vector to essentially be getting the hell out of here. And may go for this easy turn here, so that I've got room to spare for this early turn here. And then I can sort of easily loft myself into a velocity 1 turn to get a more or less good intercept on that scimitar in the future, hopefully. So, a nice come around. Those guys have been doing excellent work for me this mission. Just really, really exemplary service. I can't applaud them enough. Hermes is scooting up as fast as it can. Jumping up with Mike in this Wolverine, just to finish my firing line. He will have the scimitar and his large laser. And we may just kind of throw it in park right here and just take laser shots until something breaks. No shots for my Warhammer, unfortunately. My Wolverines all have shots, and with their large lasers and medium lasers, so I'm going to take a zap, and a zap for perfect heat balance. I love these things. They're so heat balanced, whatever you do with them. Shadowhawk is not quite in range. We'll keep jumping. Ostal is out. Rudder's out. This Wolverine has beat on. Zap, zap, zap. Those all have a chance to hit. Stalker is out of range. Hellcat has side shots on this thing, and we're going to take them in the form of a PPC to soften up, and then a bunch of medium lasers to look for crits. Good work. Trebuchet's out of range. Thunderbolt's out of range. Chippewa has not re-engaged yet. Hermes is out of range. Last Wolverine, not great shots available, Mike, but you can take them. You're a little overheated, so we're just going to take those two and leave it at that. So how do we do? The Scimitar's firing at the Wolverines, good. I'd prefer it to take shots at those guys rather than my vehicles. So all their shots at me miss. Then their shots at me miss. My shots back at them miss also, except my Hellcat shots. PPC slams into its right side. Medium laser misses, but then medium laser slams into its turret and disables its SRM2, and then all of my other Wolverine shots miss. Honestly, if I can keep convincing them to shoot at my Wolverines rather than at my planes, that is a good situation for me. That's really what the Wolverines are kind of going to be doing, sitting there encouraging the enemy AI to take shots at them, rather than having them take shots at my planes. Between the two of them, I think we've got this pretty finalized. So, Ostal is still moving for the hell of it. The Scimitar is coming up on us, but I don't really see any reason to move. He's pretty much putting himself at medium range, and it's not like he's got a AC-20 or anything. Yeah, he's got a jammed SRM-2, one SRM-2, and an AC-5. Him moving up is really just to our benefit. So, honestly, we're going to stay parked. We'll be easy targets, but he just can't pump out a lot of damage. Trebuchet moving up. Marauder moving up. Totally unnecessarily, but just for the hell of things. Chippewa may actually have some difficulty re-engaging. Currently at velocity 1. Yeah, unfortunately that sucker's just moved too close in. I'm going to have to come around for a much longer engagement to be able to zap at him. Could instead move in for an engagement on those scorpions over there. And in fact, to kind of safeguard myself, what I can do is accelerate. Actually, I'm already good at my acceleration, so go up, fly over here, up at altitude 6, and sort of make a guess that they're going to have to go through here. Well, unfortunately, I may not get a great bead in on them. Let's see, that's at 9. Let me double check something. If I actually accelerate again, can I get a turn in before? No, I cannot. So I actually have to just kind of coast. So maybe I should just abandon this run as a bad job. You know what, I'm going to take a strafe over in this direction. Don't know if it'll actually hit anything, but it's worth a shot. And while I'm at it, just remembered I'm going to go up. That's not really the strafe that I wanted. The strafe that I wanted was more like this. And if the scorpion moves into this position, hey, I'll be able to shoot him. Otherwise, nothing much lost. Stay still. Keep going. Hellcat is coming around for another engagement. Actually needs to put a little bit of boost on. Come around light. Although, just to check, can you make your turn if you've got an extra bit of boost in your rear? Nope. So, just one accelerate. And let's just gain plenty of distance for our return vector. We are going to sit in these trees and attract the attention of that scimitar. We're going to keep jumping small up, get her into position. The Warhammer will start crawling at one movement, one tile a turn. We're going to park in the trees. Ostal can't shoot anything. Wolverine can take medium laser shots now, and at not terribly unlikely shots to hit, so we'll give him the old razzle-dazzle. Trebuchet, Marauder, Stalker. Chippewa wasn't able to get a bead on anyone. Thunderbolt, Hermes, Hellcat, Wolverine, Razzle Dazzle, Shadowhawk, not quite. Warhammer, absolutely not. Wolverine, You motherfuckers. You absolute rotten bastards. Scorpion misses. Scimitar pegs it with an SRM2. The through armor critical on poor Dagger. Poor Dagger, who doesn't have an edge to prevent it. Takes a hit, critical hits my engine and standard gyro. I'm probably going to fall down, and I'm probably going to stay down, because Dagger's just not a good enough pilot to be able to fucking shoot back effectively. So tell me that we at least nuked this son of a bitch. We melt a bit of his front armor, miss, pop all around him, removing his movement. We put some more shots on him. Yes, but ultimately it is Babe in number 2 that manages to slap him down, punch a SRM2 into his exposed front section, and destroy him with damage. Pt3, Dagger, falls over and takes a point of damage. And she is where she falls over, she's pretty much going to stay this whole match. Sorry, Pia, but at least I'm not going to try to brain you to death like a lot of the AIs do. Alright, you dirty rotten bastards. You managed to get one more nasty lick in. Fuck you and the horse that you rode in on, but you're not stopping me. My greed is boundless, and I will not, cannot learn my lesson. Keep jumping up. Keep moving into position. Ditto. So, next thing to target are these scorpions. Twitch and Babe, I believe, well, no, Babe at least still has some edge to spare, I'm pretty sure. So, I'm still good with these guys acting as bait. I just wish that bait didn't involve those 2% chances so often. You can turn while prone, but you're pretty much not going anywhere. You're going to be at the mercy of the enemy for where your lasers go. Parked. Hellcat's coming around in a wide arc. Only at 4 elevation with this Hellcat. Forgot about that. Accelerate twice and go up. And let's see. Keep clicking slightly off. If we can't get an early turn, and an early turn, and yet still have no, not quite enough movement to engage this turn. But we'll be in a good position to engage next turn. I don't think those scorpions can move far enough up to actually be able to engage. Hermes has to get over the hump. Unfortunately, the scorpions did not cooperate with my Chippewa, so now is just time to get out. Don't know if this is going to work. It's not. So only one accelerate. Take the easy way out. And just leave. Jump you into position as well. Moving up on these scorpions. That wasp is still submerged. It's kind of embarrassing. No shots. No shots. No shots. double check, but I don't think. No shots. No. No. Alright, shots. Bad shots. Shots that are not going to hit shots. Same. Nope. Not on target yet. Nope. 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 Next turn. Fuck you. Stop shooting at my birds. That submerged wasp. He's the last element of the retreating force that these guys are trying to save. I'm going to rule it that if we can take out these reinforcements, this guy's going to surrender because he's kind of dug himself into a hole. He cannot leave from that hole without being physically lifted out of it with some kind of mech lifter. So he's pretty much already devoted himself to do or die on this retreat. We're not letting him out. That's his hole, and he belongs in it. Jumping up. Not going to jump as strong this time, but it's going to make a notable impression as we island hop. Chippewa is going to accelerate significantly so that we can get a nice little catch up. And be ready for our next attack vector. Parked. Trundle. Park. Jump. Actual decisions. If I leave myself at 1 velocity, actually quick check. Accelerate. How quickly can you turn? You can turn at any time. If I say wanted to attack along here because I'd be hitting on its side, with your double acceleration, would you be able to get out of here without any significant penalty? It sure looks like it. It sure looks like you can get yourself on a good escape vector. So this hexagon of pain will be forever repeated on and on. Let's go practice medicine. Foosh. Jumping into position, slowly but surely. Running into position, slowly. Parked on the ground, forever. Don't worry, we'll tractor you out. It's just kind of embarrassing. You dinged up the company car. Do things more like that. So, Scorpions in short range here. We've got side shots on it. Anything that lands could potentially do some good work. We're just going to probably save the SRMs for a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. A large and a medium just for some armor stripping. Chippewa here did not actually get these guys yet. Nope. 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 Over here, we only have the large laser as a real practical shot, so we'll take it. Hellcat has a nice strafing run on these bad boys. Standard issue PPC and then all of his mediums. Seems like a pretty excellent way to try to crit proc on him. Shadowcat? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Hermes? Definitely not yet. Wolverine? No. Not unless they come way closer. You're kind of SOL. Can you crawl? Is that an option? No, it doesn't look like it is. Nope. 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 How do we do? Scorpion attacks my Wolverine. Takes a pock on my left arm. Wolverine fires a bunch of large lasers. Does not manage to engage. Starting to hate how accurate those scorpions are. Although one of those scorpions has like a 2 pilot, so his eliteness is showing. But that's another pock on my center torso. Wolverine misses, but we do manage to get a couple strips all over that Scorpion light tank too. So he's a little weakened all over. Hopefully a follow-up weapon attack from our airplanes can finalize him. So my initiatives are... Oh, don't tell me... Nope, Chippewa is after. We are... And Hellcat is after. We're in good shape. No need to panic, folks. The Wasp is turning around, but he can't go anywhere. It's over for him. He needs to understand this. The only way he'll move on. You're dead now. You have to accept this. Let's see. Another jump puts us right into pinning range. If only we had all 3 of them, we could pin these guys in place. Boop. Chugga chugga. Park. Hellcat needs to come around. Another acceleration. Allows us to turn safely here. Early turn. Early turn. We've actually got enough. Well, okay. I don't know exactly where the Scorpions are going to be next turn, and we don't have quite enough thrust to reach them this turn. We will accelerate, but we're going to start a little further back, just so that I can line up my run for next time, rather than overcommitting. Here, we'll be able to maneuver to where they are, and then take shots on them. Whoosh. Admit it, this animation for this thing is super cool. Meanwhile, over here, if I accelerate again, will I be able to turn in time? No. So I've got to take just a nice, leisurely 1 acceleration to get onto an attack vector, and then leave that attack vector. Over here, we are jumping over this away. Our aim to bully some vehicles. You are right where you are staying. Trebuchet up. Stalker can't shoot. Ostal can't shoot. Shadowhawk still can't shoot. Wolverine can shoot. Has side shots on, I believe, the number 2. That's the one that I think that you have a side shot on. if I understand this stacking right. Give zaps and fooshes. Alternatively, could just give zap. Save the ammo. Nah, dump the ammo. Warhammer, not in range. Not going to be in range. Same. Not quite on attack vector yet. Definitely on attack vector. We're on attack vector for the lower one hitting on its side. So we'll go ahead and take those shots. Here we've got large, medium, and an SRM-6 rounds things off. Oh, I forgot to rise up with the Hellcat. Well, oh, and I forgot to rise up with the Chippewa too. I'll have to be careful about that. Don't need to lose too much altitude with those guys. Anyway, we're taking shots on the number 2 because I think I've got his rear. Zap. Foosh. Nope. Nuh-uh. Nope. How do we do? Okay. Scorpion misses me. Wolverine misses entirely. Scorpion misses me. Chippewa comes in on its side, gets it in a sensitive part, and destroys it. So that one's down. And some more light pattering of damage. We could take some kicks, but I don't feel super comfortable about them, especially because of our jumping. We should be able to have kicks on him next turn also. So we'll just wait for those. Those will be better kicks. Enemies down to 2 vehicles, and did that? The Wasp has emerged. He managed to somehow get up. I don't believe this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't believe what my eyes are seeing. He's actually emerged. Well, hell. All hands on deck. He's our primary target. As much as I can actually, decide what my primary targets are. You are still not standing up. You're pretty much parked where you're going to be. Let's be honest. Well, just a quick check. I could push for a 1 and not be able to see him. So we are still jumping. Still not going to be able to see him because of intervening terrain, but hey, we're getting closer. Thunderbolt. Hellcat. Tell me at your 1 velocity that you are already good to intercept. Yes, you've just made my day. If you could go up, just climb like crazy. Actually, let's just go up to 5, just to make sure that we'll have a solid intercept on this Wasp. Then break away, and we'll go up on the next turn. That should be pretty sweet. Marauder's moving up, slowly. Wolverine. Do I jump back over to this Wasp to catch it? It's going to jump jet up here next turn. And we've got good kicking position on this guy. No, we're leaving him for our planes. They're the only ones that'll be able to realistically catch him anyway with those 6 jump jets he's got. So we are putting all our eggs in nuking that Scorpion with 2 acceleration. Could you... Well, actually, you only have 1 to start with. So just to check, boop boop. No, you could not do that. So, accelerate, go up. Come around for a very long, very tedious re-engagement. The conga line continues. Nope. Nope. You have a shot, but it's not about to hit. Nope. 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 Yes. Give me the PPCs. And hell, I'm going to take a slight risk in dumping out a little extra heat. If either of those PPCs hit anywhere, this sucker's in trouble. I mean, honestly, if they hit his arms, they're not too much in trouble. He'll be losing arms. But if we manage to hit a leg, then he's toast. That's pretty much the ideal situation. But that needs to be with the PPCs. The medium lasers won't do enough on their own. Nope. Over here, we're focusing down this son of a bitch. Give him the razzle dazzle. And maybe we're in a position. 5 will be -1 to movement points, but I don't really give a shit about that. Yeah, we're going to give him the full barrage razzle dazzle. Everything we've got. Just to put him down. He is a rabid dog. And he needs to take every shot on him. How does that work out? Wasp misses me. Striker misses me. Scorpion machine guns me. Hit the left torso of that wasp, which, well, unfortunately does not destroy everything, but manages to significantly damage him, opens up a hole on him. We can't quite finish that up with another PPC, though. That may have been our last chance to really get him, because if he can just start jump jetting again, those difficult shots that we were taking become just as difficult again. Now, thankfully, it looks like Wolverine 1, which is Twitch again. Do I still have that notepad? Yeah, I still have a notepad. Manages to immobilize a Scorpion light tank. And all of the rest of the damage that we do doesn't destroy it. So that is 1 more vehicle down. So we don't have to kick him. He's pretty much done with. And then we just have to go jump on that striker. Or figure out where this wasp is going. So, show me your moves, Lyrans. Predicted that one. Wasp is going there. Can I catch him? Maybe. But I'll have to make some risky moves. In fact, I might make some really risky moves. Reckless charge. Difficult to hit. If I hit him, let's see here, 5, plus a lot of him moving, plus I guess he's a better pilot than I am. Man, I'd love to take that because it could put some serious hurt on him, and I think even push him back, but I don't think it's going to work. Instead, a reckless charge. Does it even need to be reckless? Yes, it does. Because, unfortunately, of the heat dump. A reckless charge over here will at least get him in kicking range. On the other hand, there's just not much we can do to him this turn. A better idea might be to jump up here. No, not in the water. To jump up here and be prepared for what his next jump jet away will be. If we turn a little bit like this, he can't get behind us, though if he gets behind us, he's just delaying himself, so I'd be down with that. Can you walk up on him? You can run up on him, and that's just as good. That I will definitely take. We've got a Hellcat that needs to come around on another attack vector. If you accelerate twice and go up, you can't make that turn. So if you accelerate once and go up, you can start a leisurely turn. If you accelerate twice, you've got some freedom, but not enough freedom. So accelerate once, get set up for a return attack, parked, scooting, like it matters. Parked, parked. Constantly jumping, several days behind. Conga. Catching up. In position. Never gonna hit anything again. Scorpion light tank is abandoned. That wasp is making itself an impossible target. That striker is already an impossible target. Over here, the guy's still an impossible target. We might be able to kick him. We'll see. I didn't recklessly abandon anything. Hellcat is coming around for another swing. Chippewa coming around for another swing. Nope. 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 Actually, one short of possibly being able to. I mean, you wouldn't have. Yeah, not lots happened in this turn. Enemy shoots at me, misses. Mostly what I'm counting on is seeing if I can't... So, just punch at him. No penalties for missing a punch. But he's taking a kick on me. And with all the penalties accrued, he might have just fucked himself. I'd be super happy I'm super happy. He fucked up. And he fucked up hard. He's actually a pretty good pilot, but he's not good enough against Lady Luck. So, I'm sorry. I'm not going to laugh too hard about that. That's very bad luck that you weren't able to make that kick. That kick recovery, but you fell on your side, on the damaged side, blew off your left arm, and destroyed your left torso. And now you are down an arm and on the ground. You won't be able to jump next turn. You've lost a jump jet, so you're now just as fast as my jump jetters. You're in trouble, friend. I'm sorry, friendo. You're kinda fucked-o. You managed to get up, which is, not too impressive considering, but you weren't able to move much, and that means you're kind of fugged. My plane has a beeline on you, in fact can land right on top of your stupid face. Big question. Can I accelerate twice, still land on top of his stupid face? Yes. And get the hell out of here? Also yes. And start getting the escape vector for next turn. Excellent. Army scooting up. Shadowhawk jumping up. Warhammer, unimportant. Dagger, also unimportant. Wolverine, closing. Marauder, conga-ing. Not important. Hellcat. Just checking velocity real quick. Yeah, could not turn early enough to be able to make that work, so you might not be able to catch up again. Specifically because you're lining up another good attack run. Osal is in the queue. Walk up. He's pincered. Just plain didn't get very far. Nope. Yes. Give him 2 larges, 2 mediums, a number 9, a number 9 large, 2 number 5s. No shot. Hey, he's in range. You just can't hit him. Nope. Hey, he's in range. You're just garbage. Here we go. We have heat dumped from last time, or we have hit heat neutrality from last time, so we can heat dump again. Just foosh on that fool. Nope, nope. Hellcat's not on target yet. Nope. Dust this bitch. Nope. How do we do? Well, Wasp zaps my Wolverine. LRM 15 from the Striker misses. Chippewa misses all shots. 8's a 40% chance, so not happy about that. Wolverine misses all shots. 9's like a 25% chance, not happy about that. Actually managed to land 1 shot, which burns through his armor into his center torso, but it's not enough to stop him. He might be getting away if we can't put the boots to him medium style. So, Wasp kicks my Wolverine. It hurts. But we kick him in the left leg and tear his left leg the fuck off. And then crunch his center torso. So that thing is destroyed. But then we fall down and take a bump on Mike. So Twitch is a little banged up, but he should be okay. Should be okay. One enemy left. And unfortunately, he's in a position that's gonna make it a little hard for me to actually get a good beat on him with my planes. If I pushed another forward, I'd definitely fly over. Only option really is to, and in fact, from that position, we pretty much can't attack him with the planes. He's just too embedded, like a tick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Well, we actually can get a run on him in that one square, but we then probably will need to think about flying off, because we're pretty much done here. Nope. Shuffle. Alright, Mike, can you get up? That's all I'm asking of you. Just stand up. Stand up. Excellent work, Mike. That's all I wanted from you. Chippewa. Accelerate and go up. See if we can't get that return vector for what may be the last run of the day. You are on point. You are done, son. Nope. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Nuh-huh. Shadowhawk is still jumping into action, just as fast as her piddly little jump jets can take her. She just got sight on an enemy, and then the enemy exploded. Speaking of, jumping up hard on this striker. Good work, Mike. We're all so proud of you. No shot yet. Nope. Uh-uh. Potential shot? It could hit. May as well fire it. There's no downside. Not yet. Uh-oh. Uh-uh. 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 Nah. Nope. Nope. We actually managed to hit the striker with our large laser off of Trip. Good work. Off of Twitch. And it misses with the LRM-15. Just this last finalization. How much can Lady Luck cause me problems while I'm coming up on one last damn tank? I ain't doing that. I would never do that. That's a stupid idea. Jump up hard and prepare for final jump. You prepare for many more jumps. You prepare to run in, run in. I could be recklessly moving these guys, but I just don't think it's necessary. I think my Wolverines have it. Even if luck has given us a couple problems, it's given the enemy more problems. So, currently 1 velocity. That will get me straight on target, and then I can try to break away. Sounds good to me. Nope. No, sir. Ba-doom. Accelerate. And right after you're on top of him, turn away. And get ready to disembark. No shots. Shots. In fact, some close-in shots. Just take weight of fire. I don't think so. Nope. Pretty close, but not quite. Nope. What do you think, Mike? Think that shot'll land? I don't think so, but it's free to take it. Over here. We've got our standard laser, medium, and SRM6. Hoping to do a good stripping and then crit procking. Nope. No, sir. Hellcat is pouring PPC and then medium lasers downrange. Striker misses my Chippewa. FU. Wolverine immobilizes it. So actually, that is Babe taking out the Striker, the last thing on the field. Oh, except that the Hellcat actually manages to destroy it. But that's fine. That's fine. It's gone. It is off the field. That is all contact. We took out all contact. There's nothing left. There's nothing left to oppose us. That's slash victory. Goodness gracious, it was hard won. Not that we actually took a lot of damage on that one. Just took forever to do. Okay, so Team 1 has achieved all victory conditions. There's no enemies left on the field. The Lyrans attempted to pull back, but thanks to some significant maneuvering by Captain Koby, we delayed and harried them until they had to try to make their crossing at night. At night, their slow movement and lack of illumination allowed us to sneak up on them and take them out piecemeal, with bombing runs and with strafing runs by our planes being pivotal for taking out some of the stuff that was entrenched up north. Their reinforcements, which came to try to relieve them, were similarly delayed, and we managed to shut all of them down, destroy everything on the field, and super impress our Draconis bosses because fuck you, we're X company. You hired us to just take out half of these. What? All of them? Sure thing. We'll take half of them home. In fact, we'll take 60% of them home. Because fuck you. This is worth loot, and I'm going to take it. Now, none of these mechs that we've taken are particularly worth fielding again, but hey, money. I love money. Money, money, money. Money. Okay, I got to do some wrap up, clean up, start putting my mech techs back to work. Have a good night, folks. I'll see you next time.